Sorry for the technical difficulties. He's done pretty well here to put Khalid to rest, to slow him down a little, because Khalid was getting away with the game at a strike area of 200. And again, spin bowling at its finest. You've got a left-hander doing off spin. The ball is just pitching in one place and spinning off to another. No ball da jada ishara ditta gaya hai. The umpire has given a no ball, so the next ball is going to be a free hit. The batsman try to mess with the length in the line. Chakka Maria, and it's out of here, way out. Hits the fence and back on a no ball, so that ball is going to have to be reballed because the ball before this was a no ball, taking full advantage of a free hit. Free hit ਹੋਵੇ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਛੱਕਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਮੀਂਹ ਪੈ ਰਿਹਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਛੱਕਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਬੁਛਾਰ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਹਰੇਰਾ ਐਡੀਡਸ ਦੀ ਕੋਟੀ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਐਡੀਡਸ ਦੀ ਜੈਕਟ ਪਾ ਕੇ sponsorship ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਅੱਜ ਹਰੇਰਾ. Well done. The bowler has done really well here, realizing what the batsman is trying to do and just taking the ball away from him, because once the batsman had committed to go down on one knee and play the sweep shot, the bowler has done very well to not put it in his zone. Abdul Ji coming back for his second over. Pehle over ch sirf 6 ran ditte si. Sorry, this is Zabi. Zabi with his first over. After having marked his line. These two batsmen are set. Low trajectory, right over the fence. Good contact, got enough elevation to take it over the boundary. No ball da ishara fir, foot toss ball te chakka. चार बॉलां जे रहिंदियां आहियां दूजी बॉल ते 7 run. No ball te chakka. You're going to see a full toss coming, and it goes out of the park faster than it gets to the batsman. Looks like a wide ball. It is a wide ball. What's needed here is a calm head now. Zabi just needs to find that length, just needs to find that line. Well done. What keeping. That keeping was so good, the keeper himself was surprised. Very well done here, very well done. ਵੱਧ ਚੜ ਕੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਵਧਿਆ. Converting his what looked like a Yorker ball, converting it into a full toss by stepping out. Zabi has come back strong. It's been a pretty big over, but he's come back pretty strong. What a ball. What a ball. No ball. So this one is given a no ball because there's only allowed one over the shoulder per over. So the ball itself was good, therefore it was not a wide, but there's only one bouncer over the shoulders allowed per over. Free hit again. Good ball, good execution, but unfortunately, he had already spent one of his only allowed bouncers. What a ball. Where are these? Where are these balls when it's not a free hit? This is the ball that's needed when it's not a free hit. I mean, you also need it when it is a free hit, but you don't have to exclusively bowl them only when there's a free hit. Wide ball given. Vision Hankook Jaguars, having won the toss, decided to field. They still will feel pretty good about the situation they're in. They just need to find a way to get this over closed out. Without that happening, this was not desired by the bowling team, but sometimes wishes do not come true. Abdul G into the attack for his second over. ਪਹਿਲੇ ਓਵਰ 'ਚ ਸਿਰਫ 6 ਰਨ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਸੀ। ਦੂਜੇ ਓਵਰ 'ਚ ਵੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ। Khalid Z is still batting. 17 ਬੋਲਾਂ ਤੇ 33 ਰਨ, 16 ਬੋਲਾਂ ਤੇ 33 ਰਨ, 15 ਬੋਲਾਂ ਤੇ 29. Herrera is facing and a dot. Seesawing match. Current run rate is 12.91. I think both teams will be satisfied with this situation, but what needs to happen here is either the batting team needs to up the batting. They have enough wickets in hand to create a big target, and Abdul G will try to do everything in his power to maintain the current run rate he's bowling at. Trusted to get another over. Played well, unbelievably well there. Fielders are doing well. Abdul G is going to want to finish this over well. Is he going to be able to? This catch, is it going to be taken? Oh, no. Fielder does extremely well. Keep the batsman's heart in his mouth the whole time. The batsman would have been thinking that's a close call, and the fielder did really well to get to it, but just could not get to the base of the ball. Well done, well done. 2 overs to 9 run in this format. That is just exceptional. Absolutely exceptional. Abdul G. 2 overs to 9 run. Cannot be asked to do anything more than that. This is where bowling in tandem and bowling in partnership comes up. Because of the pressure he has created, the others need to rise to the occasion. The other bowlers need to rise to the occasion and take some wickets to peg back CC. 2 overs to go. 12 ਦਾ ਰਨ ਰੇਟ ਚੱਲ ਰਿਹਾ. New bowlers being introduced. Sabur into this over. What a ball, what a ball. You know, from the look of it, it looked like it was going to be an easy ball to hit, and I think that's exactly what the batsman was thinking. The batsman thought, oh, I've got this, but at the last second, the ball just dipped, and the pace was lower and slower than expected. So Khalid does well to get off strike. Well balled again. Sabur using all of his experience here to maintain the run rate. 2 balls te 2 run. Down the ground. This needs to be stopped. Is it going to be stopped? What a field. Unbelievable. Unbelievable fielding here. Well done. Not only did he keep it in, gets up right away in one single action. Gets it back to the bowler's, non-striker's end to make sure there aren't too many that are being run. Boy, balling. Well done. Sometimes when a bowler comes in, he just makes everybody turn into a spectator. Everybody forgets what their profession is and what their duties are. Everybody just wants to cheer and clap when you see a good performance. And right now, Jaguars are doing that. After beautiful fielding, you've got some beautiful bowling, followed by a beautiful 6. ਉਹ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਘੱਟ ਨਹੀਂ. ਫਰੇਰਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਿਊਟੀਫੁਲ ਆ ਉਨੇ ਹੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਿਊਟੀਫੁਲ ਆ. What a ball. Yorker ball. This might be another one here. They sneak 3. What should have been a single turns into a 3. Some questionable fielding, if I may say. So what started off from a really good over ended up giving up 14s. Up until the 4th over, up until the 4th ball, Sabur had done really well to keep the batsman calm, but such is the name of the game. ਕਪਤਾਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਮੰਡਲ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ. ਪਾਰਲੀਮੈਂਟ 'ਚ ਮੀਟਿੰਗ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ. Who's gonna bowl the decisive over? Tabish coming into the attack for the final over of the innings with 87 on the scoreboard. Spin bowling. Full toss. Out of the ground. Fielders don't even feel the need to look up and look for where it went. This going to be taken? It's not taken. Very well done. Good attempt. Very good attempt. Diving forward, diving to his side, but unfortunately unable to get to it, causing it to go for a 4. The intent and the desire was there. There was never a doubt the fielder was going to go for it, but just not able to make contact. Tabish has started off with a 6 and a 4 and a 50 for Herrera. Just a single. Herrera 24 ਬਾਲਾਂ ਤੇ 50 ਰਨ, ਦੂਜੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਖਾਲਿਦ 21 ਬਾਲਾਂ ਤੇ 39, ਇੱਕ ਓਵਰ ਚ 11 ਰਨ ਹੋਏ ਆ, 98. Jaguars are going to try to restrict them, but CC is also going to do their best to capitalize on these last 3 because they have wickets in hand, but at this time losing wickets is not going to be any good for any team. What beautiful fielding to keep it down to a single. बहुत सोहनी फील्डिंग करता होया अपनी टीम ਨੂੰ well fielded. Last ball of the first innings between Jaguars and Culver City Pacific Techs. Vision Hankook Jaguars are going to have a total here that they need to. No ball. A Keeley ball, then no ball. What looks like should have been the end of the innings is going to end up in a free hit, giving the batsman the absolute license, the invitation to Marla Mitra jithe jandi hai ball. And he does just that. Does he get it to the boundary? He is unable to get it to the boundary. The batsman take a single, well fielded.
धूम मचाने रंग जमाने जश्न मनाने सीसीएफ के दीवाने आ गए हैं 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 जोश दिखाने खेल सजाने कप उठाने हम आ गए आ गए आ गए जोश दिखाने खेल सजाने कप उठाने सीसीएफ के दीवाने आ गए हैं 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 हम हैं अपनी धुन के पक्के जम के देंगे चौके छक्के भंगड़े छंगड़े पाएंगे जी खुल के होंगे धूम धड़के जोर लगाने शोर मचाने होश उड़ाने हम आ गए आ गए आ गए नया जुनून है नई सी यादें यारों बनाने आ गए हम आ गए हम आ गए सीसीएफ के दीवाने आ गए हैं सीसीएफ के दीवाने आ गए हैं सीसीएफ के दीवाने आ गए हैं
CCF is a team. We playing fierce, we playing hard and chasing all our dreams. Flow, passion, and lightning, running fast like lightning. Team up with Mushikon when we hit the music, it's frightening. Imran's our leader, leading the play field of dreams. It's on, knocking boundaries out. Six are who our fans are on.
CCF का ये टूर्नामेंट लाया है मस्ती की फुहारे, सच गया क्रिकेट का मेला, चेहरों पे खुशियों की बहारें, ग्राउंड में जमाए खिलाड़ी, तालियों का शोर गूंजे, बल्ले बल्ले शावा शावा की सदा हर ओर गूंजे। ऐसी क्रिकेट की लगन है, बढ़गी रगों में अगन है, हर घड़ी हर पल यहाँ की रौनक में दिल ये मगन है।
Where you at?
जोर लगाने, शोर मचाने, होश उड़ाने, हम आ गए आ गए आ गए, नया जुनून है, नई सी यादें, यारों बनाने आ गए हम आ गए हम आ गए। CCF के दीवाने आ गए हैं, 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 CCF के दीवाने आ गए हैं।
नहीं कोई नहीं।
CCF. CCF. Yeah. What? Yeah.
धूम मचाने,
Yeah.
रंग जमाने, जश्न मनाने, हम आ गए आ गए आ गए। धूम मचाने, रंग जमाने, जश्न मनाने, CCF के दीवाने आ गए हैं, CCF के दीवाने आ गए हैं, CCF के दीवाने आ गए हैं, CCF के दीवाने आ गए हैं। जोश दिखाने, खेल सजाने, कप उठाने, हम आ गए आ गए आ गए। जोश दिखाने, खेल सजाने।
पहली बॉल ते चौका मारिया. In the innings break, a lot has happened. The weather has completely cooled off. Lights are in full effect. The sun is completely gone. पर फिर भी जड़ा मौसम है औसम है, ठंडा ठंडा कूल कूल जड़ी हवा चल रही है. Jaguars पहली बॉल ते आके उन्हों दा टारगेट 106 रन है. पहली बॉल ते चौका मार के अपना खाता खोलिया. Wide ball. Put in full effort. Played balled really well, but unfortunately just goes wide. Akmal running in hard, putting in his heart and soul, but just not getting the line correct. Tabish, pehli ball te chakka maar ke, duji ball te wide. And another one. This one is further than the second, further than the first. Just keeping it way too short. The bowler's keeping it way too short, giving all the time in the world to the batsman to get underneath it, set up, and just lift it. He just pulls it from the off, outside the off, over mid-wicket. One more. This one goes straight up. Fielder's getting underneath it. An unbelievable catch. If there was a catch that needed to be highlighted, this would be in it. Unbelievable catch. Batsman goes up thinking it might be dropped and the fielder might not make it, but the fielder is in full speed, dives in, takes the catch, and holds on to the catch. Do chakke maar ke, bye bye bye. Akmal has done really well here to bring it back, getting one wicket after getting hit for 11 runs in the first three, comes back with a wicket and a dot ball. Culver City, local team here. They'll be feeling that this is an achievable target, but CC will also do their best to make sure that doesn't happen. What a ball. But unfortunately, the keeper is unable to hold on to it, and it goes for a 4. Keeper puts in the full dive but is unable to stop it, so that's gonna, it rolls over to the boundary. Ek over se 15 run ho gaya. You can see all these wonderful kids and families. They're starting to feel and act like this is the North Pole, but let me remind you, this is Irvine, California. Short ball, pitched it in hard, pulls it to the boundary. The two fielders are converging but are unable to make it. I'll tell you what, 42 balls for 87. My prediction is this is going to be a tough and tight match. And you can just tell that sometimes that prediction solely comes from being in the ground and seeing the timing of the bat and timing of the ball. Scorecards can be deceiving. Screens can often be deceiving. But sometimes what you are seeing and feeling and hearing live, and of course that could change at any time, that can change at any moment. But this is the beauty of watching live sports. So if you are in the area, if you have access to coming to Irvine, California, I highly, highly encourage that you make it out here. You come out here and you watch this event live, because a lot of work goes into it. A lot of financial, a lot of hard work goes into it, and it is an event to be watched live. Well balled here. Khalid Z, who did some unbelievable, amazing bowling and batting in his previous matches. And in this match, he has batted like nobody can imagine. Tabish gonna face this upcoming Khalid ball. It's a wide ball. Tabish is yet to get a ball to meet the bat. Well done. Khalid here has done really well. Followed up with some really good bowling and really good batting. Well run. What a run. What should have been a simple one turns into a 2 due to a misfield. Batsmen do really, really well here to come across and take 2 quick ones. Well done by the keeper to keep it to hold on to that one. You've got 1.3 overs, 22 runs on 1 wicket. In 39 balls, 84 needed. That's more than 12 runs and over that are needed. Another wide is given. Keeper is unable to get completely behind it. Khalid is running in here. And ball after ball after ball. Khalid is just on the money. He's just on the money with every ball. He's had one or two missed lines. He's had a couple of wides here, but besides that, he has given nothing to the ballers to be hit. He just needs to repeat that 2 more times. Unbelievable. Khalid, after not giving an inch, after every single ball was on the money, he takes the wicket. One more ball to go in this over, but Khalid, these are figures that you put on a ball and put on your cabinet. Khalid Zalil going in for his last ball of this over. Rabian facing. Oh my God. He can consider himself very lucky that that didn't sneak onto the stumps, because that can happen often. Khalid finishes the over. An unbelievable spell of bowling. After an unbelievable spell of bowling from Khalid Z, Jaguars will consider them lucky to have only lost 2 wickets here. That needs to be taken. Is it going to be taken? Well fielded. Well fielded by the fielder. Batsman times it really well. 1 bounce to the fielder. Faisal C, Pelli ball te. He's coming in for his second ball now. Spin bowling. Completely outfoxing the batsman. He's throwing these, what looks like easy peasy, lemon squeezy, slow balls, but they're actually spinning on the pitch. There it goes. That one didn't spin anywhere. It only spun right out of the ground. A well-played pull shot for a 6. Saw it all the way. If you're going to bowl slow and you're going to spin it into the batsman, you cannot be bowling those short. This is how you need it. This is exactly what's needed. You're going to off-spin it. You're going to spin it into the batsman. Don't give him space. Don't give him time to get underneath it. And that's exactly what Faisal did there. And again, well fielded. Unbelievably beautifully fielded. Batsman run across for two, but commendable, absolutely commendable fielding. Putting his body on the line, getting the ball away from the body while he touches the fence, picks up the ball again, and throws it at the bowler's end. What a shot, man. क्या छक्का मारिया रबियान ने बल्ले बल्ले कराती है 5 बॉलां ते 6 बॉलां ते 16 रन दी पारी खेडदा होया falling over ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਚੌਂਕੜੀ ਮਾਰ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਛੱਕੇ ਮਾਰਨੇ ਹੁਣ Khalid back into the attack. His team is going to need him to produce one of those beautiful overs that he produced in the first one. Right to the fielder, bringing the long on fielder into contention. Down the ground, does well to collect it. On and Rabian they're gonna want to bank. They're gonna want to capitalize on this form they're in. Both have faced 2 overs together, 6 balls each. Where does this one go? Bowler does pretty well here to field off his own bowling. Down the ground, does well to get a foot on it to stop it from going. Had he not done that, it definitely would have been a close call for a 4. But Khalid is batting, bowling, and fielding just as well. दस बॉलां च 10 रन दित्ते आ खालिद ने What a shot and what a ball. Really, really good bowling here. Really good bowling. In a format where the batsman just wants to get onto you, they just want to attack you every single ball. You have a batsman here who's trying to attack, but Khalid has done absolutely everything right here. With 1 to go, his team is going to need him to just follow that up with 1 more dot, single, or a wicket. Looked like a wicket, but just a single, well fielded. Unbelievable from Khalid here. As one of his teammates is saying to him, excellent over, Khalid. Well done. What a shot. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਠੋਕਣਾ 10 ਬਾਲਾਂ ਤੇ 19 ਰਨ ਠੋਕਿਆ. Ball swinging into the batsman, taking absolute advantage of the situation. Swings it right out of the park. And a wide. Follows it up with a wide. What a shot. Unbelievable shot. I don't know where that came from. I don't know what part of the bat it hit. But completely out of the ground. I don't know if that was the top edge or the middle of the bat, but I don't think the batsman is going to care. This one is straight up into the air. Fielder and baller, keeper and baller getting underneath it, and it's taken. And it's taken. Saw this come in here and tightened up some loose screws. He's completely fired up. Saw this completely fired up here. That innocent face with a fire inside. It's been a pretty seesawy type of over. He's given up 19 runs, but he's taken an important wicket. Twenty runs off the over. Batsmen come for a single. Akmal H comes in hard, and the batsman goes back even harder. Bowls it slightly too short. At that pace, with the bounciness that's in the pitch. Because once the ball pitches on this ground, it just sits up there. It just sits up there. You have to pitch it up just a little bit more than that to force the batsman to the back, taken by the keeper. Well done. They came back at a very high pace. Swings and misses. Wide ball. Akmal has come in here in full speed. Just missing his line though. .88, 13.45 the run rate है. 12.8. Well balled. Completely turning the batsman into a pretzel there. Folding him onto himself. Unable to let the batsman figure out where the ball is going. Akmal has done really well here. And another wide ball here. Akmal is running in really hard. He just needs to find a way to keep those inside the crease. He needs to find a way to get those balls on target because every time he comes in there, he's losing a little bit of his stamina. If he can find a way to bring those in just slightly, give him enough. He's unable to get to it. The batsman is unable to get to it. All he needs to do is get it inside the crease. See? Just like that. That's what he needs. But it's a wide again. No. Take that back. That's not what he needs. He needs to get non-wides. This is some awareness situation going on here. After a whole bunch of wides and a couple of misfields, the batsmen finally get one out of the middle of the bat. With 2 more balls to go. This has been a pretty long over that Akmal will want to finish off strong. Tarbaz is doing really well, having faced 1 ball at a strike rate of 100. ओए होए ये ड्राइव मारी या कि निकली या पता नहीं. But the batsmen here are doing well to get to the target of 106. They have 24 more runs in 2 overs. 2 overs च 24 रन चाहिए 26 रन चाहिए 26 in 2 overs. It's definitely an achievable target, but you're going to need to keep a cool head on your shoulders. Javed into the attack. Darbaz is going to want to take this opportunity of attacking this new bowler. Does he do it? Yes, he does. Pehli ball te chauka maar ke apni team da palada bhari karda hoya. Full toss jehdi ball hai, playing it into the onside, getting slightly forward. A low risk shot, plays it along the ground to the boundary. Kafi Pasma match at 22 runs. And another one. This is going to be taken right in front. Right in front of the cameras. Take a bow. The captain of the Culver City team takes a catch right to his hands. Javed is going to be extremely happy with that wicket. .84 for 5. Jaguars going to have to dig deep here. They have to dig really deep. They need to find a secret weapon that will take them across the line, because with 5 wickets down and less than 2 overs to go, they need 22 runs. And Javed has done absolutely beautifully here by taking that wicket. Looks like it took a little snick. Looks like it took a little touch on the way through, so no wide was given. Ideal situation for the bowling team right now. Shafi is going to be facing. And well fielded. Well fielded here. चार बॉलां ते 5 रन ते 1 विकेट ਲਈ ਆ. Oh my God, what a shot. What a shot. The batsman says, you know what? Enough is enough. Steps out of the crease, doesn't wait for it to pitch, gets into the line, swings as hard as he could, flat 6, over the fence. I think that ball is still traveling. Somebody is going to have to go to the parking lot and get that one, because that ball is still traveling. It's such a flat trajectory. Exactly what the batting team wanted, exactly what the batting team needed. Zabi is creating some magic here. And another one. They run 2, run hard. This match is set. This match is set here. This is what high pressure situation, high pressure games are made of. 6 balls te 13 run chahiye. Javed had started off really well with a 4, a wicket, a dot, and a 1, but that 6 is what completely changes the entire situation of the match. Zabi here is on strike. 5 balls te 10 run. His team would have sent him in with that same exact expectation. So he needs to continue where he left off. Last over, 6 balls te 13 run. You've got Jaguars and Culver City, the home team here, local city, Culver City. They're gonna want to defend their honor in their hometown, but Jaguars might just have some other plans. Vision, Hankook Jaguars, and Lahore, and Pacific Tex Culver City. Whew. Hold on to your seats. Buckle up your seatbelts, because this last one is going to be a rough ride here. Father coming into the attack. Whether or not he wants to be in the attack remains to be seen. Oh my God. You know what? I'm guessing he will take that result and say, that's exactly what I was planning. Yorker completely fooling the batsman. Yorker ball into the stumps. Zubby is still out there. He's the one that's been dangerous. But a wicket is a wicket. And Zubby is still on the other side. He's still on the non-striker's end. He's going to want to get on the striker's end because with 6 wickets down, you just start to wonder how many batsmen Jaguars have. Panj ball na te 13 run chahiye. Fought it into the attack. If there was ever a time for him to be introduced into the attack, this is always a tough time to get introduced. And they take a run. By the run, didn't touch anything, but still they managed to get through and take a single. And you know what? They all count. And good thinking here because Zubby is the man in form. Zubby is the one who needs to take the strike to get his team through. 4 balls te 12 run chahiye. Oh my God. This is exactly why Abdul was asked to do what he did. Just get me to the other side. Zubby is just telling him, my hands are itching. Just get me to that side and I will do the rest. And that's exactly what happens. That's exactly what he does. Zubby, he doesn't wait. He's not going to wait for anybody to invite him to any party. He's making a party right here, right now. 3 balls, 6 run chahiye. Vekhde hain 100 run, 6 balls te 16 run. Captain is under pressure here. But you know what? That pressure needs to be transferred over. Doof. What's going to happen here? 2 balls te 6 run chahiye. Zubby tells Abdul to remain on the non-striker's end. Zubby wants to keep the strike. 7 balls te 16 run. 2 balls te 6 run chahiye. Father is going to run in. Steps out of the crease. A bit of an unnecessary risk. Considering the form Zubby is in, you would expect him to just stay in the crease, watch the ball, and just hit it. But instead of that, he succumbs to the pressure. Succumbing to the pressure, stepping out when he didn't need to. When a bowler is bowling in at that pace and that fast, you don't need that extra speed and that extra pace of stepping out. You can walk up the crease to change the bowler's line, but the moment you start running, you lose your cool, you lose your calm. A head that is not calm, that is not still, is always going to be hard to think with. So Zubby needs to put this one out of the ground. He's come so far. He's brought his team so far. What he needs to do here is just connect. And he doesn't. Unfortunately, he doesn't. The bowling team is completely ecstatic, completely fired up. And rightfully so. Pacific Tex Culver City won by 4 runs. Measly 4 runs. It looked like it was going to be an easy walk in the park, but Jaguars unable to achieve the target.